It's Ryan Jordan, owner of PowerFuel. Oh, start over. Ryan Jordan,
Jerica Jordan,
and we're the owners of PowerFuel Bikes, and we're here on
UAP Radio.
Word.
This is for the community, by the community, from the community.
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, Spaceman Stu, a.k.a. the Black Fiend, Black Phoenix Productions. You are tuned into the UAP Radio Show, the Underground Apocalypse Podcast Show, where we take the underground world and turn it upside down to the surface. And you already know what it is. It's what, Sunday? So y'all know what we out here doing. We out here for the SundayBS, spotlighting another business owner and entrepreneur in our community that's out to strengthen the unity in the community, and we're gonna let them introduce themselves right now. How y'all doing?
All right, how you doing, bro?
Great, I'm great. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm great. This is the first one for this year, getting everything back going. I appreciate y'all for coming in to sit down with us on SundayBS to spotlight y'all's business. Again, I would like you to introduce yourself, so go ahead and introduce yourself to the public, my brother.
My name is Ryan Jordan, co-owner of PowerFuel Bikes with my wife.
Yes, I'm Jerica Jordan, co-owner of PowerFuel Bikes. We provide nutritious products to our community.
I can dig it. So this is a family business.
Of course, yeah.
I can dig it. I think that's a beautiful thing to see in the community. What made you guys want to even join up and do a business together collectively?
I think once we when we got together 5-6 years ago, maybe. We always knew, we had the same ideas about business and growing a company, and we knew it would happen. We just didn't know what we would do, and this just organically just came into play. PowerFuel. Yeah.
We've always put our family first, and so career driven didn't always give us the outlet to be family first, and so life just took us this route. We have to be entrepreneurs.
I can dig it. Well, PowerFuel Bikes, you said you was wanting to get into a business. You didn't exactly know what y'all was wanting to do. Where did the idea come from to want to do PowerFuel Bikes, a healthy assortment of foods? What made you guys want to do that?
Shortly, we moved to a new city. We were working with a small business, and they were a couple, and we were very inspired by that. We were working together in their business, and just due to a couple different circumstances, we were making these peanut butter bites for their business, and due to a few circumstances, it just happened. We were brainstorming in bed about what our next moves were. Their business actually went under, and we had this idea, and the PowerFuel came.
This could be your business, but you too scared to invest in yourself.
Custom-made decorative home decor. Contact UAP Radio today to find out how you can get two for free to use in the comfort of your own home or business, or use to advertise on all UAP Network show platforms and events.
The PowerFuel came, we were doing meal prep, and we had a weightlifting team or something.
It was a competition.
A weightlifting competition team. And the power and the fuel, they did different things before they worked out and different things after they worked out. The power and the fuel. And so it came together. We wanted to do something for both.
I can dig it. It almost kind of reminds me of how they do with Gatorade or whatever, the pre-workout. Yeah. So that was kind of sort of like the same thing?
Same idea, yeah.
I can dig it. Now, the reason why I asked, what made you guys want to get into, health aspects and PowerFuel is because it seems like it's a push for a lot more healthier things to be consumed and especially amongst our people. And that's a big push right now. So how do you feel you guys will be able to relate that to the community with, it's a lot of, people who might not necessarily be able to afford healthy, ways, but I know we're making ways for our people.
Yes, that's very important to me. There's a stigma that eating healthy or being healthy is expensive, especially among our people. And it's important that we teach just our peers, our community, that it's not about that. And if it is expensive, if you don't spend the money now, you will be spending it with your medicines down the line. Right. And so we just want to re-educate people, erase that stigma that it's expensive to eat healthy, because it's not, that healthy products are expensive. You want to pay for good things. You want to put good things in your body. And so it's your choice, but if you continue to make the cheaper choice, you'll be paying for it when you're 50 and 60. Right. Those prescriptions, those co-pays, they add up. And so we definitely want to change that, educate our people more that it's not expensive to eat healthy. And so that's why we're doing what we do.
What would you recommend to someone? I was thinking about, how it is affordable or whatever. I was thinking about when I was in college and I could only have a oodle and noodle budget. So how would you be able to, get that across to maybe a college student that, is on the oodles and noodle budget but wants to try to eat healthy and, introducing your product to them?
Well, just outside of our product, just vegetables, because we're in the gardening, we're in the whole sector of healthy eating. Mm-hmm. So if you want to change your diet, it's not hard to just go, spend a few dollars on carrots or broccoli or Brussels sprouts and just hook them up. You know what I'm saying? Season them up good. Get you some chicken breast and stuff you can really eat on a budget healthy as opposed to buying fast food all the time, spending your money on fast food 3 times a day or. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely affordable to go get some vegetables and some chicken breast and just go back and forth with the way you.
It's just either the effort, the time, or the money, and especially for a college student, you choose which one you want to put forth. I was broke in college. Sometimes, as opposed to taking my last 20, I could only eat out maybe twice on that 20. Right. Or I could take that 20 and buy, at least eat through the week if I shop correctly. Like grocery stores are becoming more affordable, farmers markets, and just connecting. Me and my friends, we would cook together. We all were on a budget. Some of us, we would plan our meals together and cook together. So you just have to make the choice. It's like a triangle. You're either going to have the time, the effort, or the money. And so if money's short, then you're going to be putting in spend a little time, make a little effort, and it'll work out.
Do you guys, I knew you said you was gardening, do you produce all of the products that y'all have in y'all's products, or is it, come from different sources sometimes?
Yeah, we aren't there yet. That's where we're headed. PowerFuel bites, the cereals, the nut butters, that's our start. To gain exposure, to put a product out there, to put a name with the face. But our mission is to educate our community about healthy eating. I want to educate young mothers about the things we give our children, educate just young families in the importance of eating together and creating better habits with your children and in your family. So we started with nut butters, but as we grow and we're doing food or food deliveries or a cafe or wherever it takes us, we want to be growing everything we do, or at least some of it. Maybe the herbs, maybe the zucchini that week, maybe the carrots that week, or the lettuce that week, but we will be going there. Currently, we do shop organically. We use nuts.com, and we'll be at the farmers markets now that farmers market season is open and getting as many local products as we can.
What, speaking on that, what do you guys think the importance of, producing, our own products, our own, produce, and our own businesses and such like you have yourself? What do you think the benefit of that is to the community?
The connection, like our parents growing up around here, my mom may have had a few things growing at her house. Your mom may have had a few things growing at her house and somebody down the street. And they all came together. They were single moms, families on a budget, trying to do what they had to do. And so I definitely think as the world gets faster, it's important for us to actually slow down instead of trying to keep up. It's more beneficial to slow down. So if we grow a little something, and just having a young son, just the benefits with him. He won't eat vegetables, but he'll pick a tomato off of my tomato plant. He'll fuss about broccoli, but he'll be in the garden with me. And just that education and getting him tied back into the earth. Just as the world gets faster, we're kind of out of touch with the availability of things, our resources. We're kind of out of touch with that because everything's so convenient. We can just go to the store, and it's almost dangerous as the world changes. So it's important to just slow it down. Get your kids outside in the dirt, grow some vegetables. I promise. Get back to the roots. Literally.
Yeah, we used to pick not pineapples, but pears off the tree. Don't nobody go pick pears and peaches off the trees no more, man.
Like I remember, like it was a neighbor behind my house. She had a plum tree, and every year she would just give us little bags full of plums. But we don't see that no more.
Marked the season for you. You knew it was summertime. Like you could expect, especially growing up around here, the peaches, South Carolina. Like it marks your life and things like that. And in winter, it's pumpkins. In summer, it's squash and things like that. And it'll just put us more in tune with our resources, and maybe we'll value them a little bit more, and we'll just slow down and get back to our roots.
I can dig it. I think that's a huge thing, you know, especially in our community. Like I said, you know, I had a neighbor who had the plum tree. Even my grandmother, she used to have a garden. Her and my grandfather, you know, he was the one who ran the garden, but you know, she cooked everything. But you don't see too many things like that. No, it is, and that's why I was saying, with you guys doing a business together, you know, that's a beautiful thing. Like, what's one benefit that you guys have seen, you know, working together, having a business as a family, being able to do stuff collectively, that you've seen in your son?
He's very business minded now. Like his mind is just like, like you don't have to go to work to make money, because we're making sales now, and he sees us up late at night or early in the morning producing product,
Putting it in the box,
bagging
taking
it
to the
up,
post office.
and then he'll see the money come in. He's like, oh, you don't have, no, this is what you can. And then he comes up with his own ideas, and he's in the shower and he's like, Dad, I want to do this. We actually had a lemonade stand for him.
He had a lemonade stand. He loved it. He made money.
He made some cash.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And so he's ready for what's next. And so I think this year we decided on, I'll call them flip cups, frozen cups. We're gonna be doing frozen cups. And so he's just a little hustler. He wants his money. He's smart. Just him seeing something different from us, seeing us love each other, grow our business together, and just being on this journey with us. Like, we take him everywhere. He's definitely a part of this. It's not something we saw growing up, and so we're realizing, like, just the gems that we're giving him. We stay up late. He's seen us printing our labels, and you know, just the whole process. He's seeing it, and he's with it. He supports us. He loves our products, so we're happy about it. It's a blessing. It really is.
I can dig it. I think that's a whole nother experience that the kids get, because for me, when I was growing up in school, they don't necessarily show you, you know, how to go about doing things for yourself or what you can do for yourself. It's more so on, you know, going to get a job from somebody and doing it that way, which is that's fine if that's the route you want to go. But I think you can influence a whole lot more on your children. And like, it takes me back to when you were saying, you know, slow down, because when you slow down and you're actually able to let the kid witness, you know, you guys working on the business together, it's way more impactful than when we send them. I feel it is when we, you know, teach them at school and different things of that nature, because you're learning from your actual parents. Because if you think, you know, you go into different restaurants, you might see their kids in there working. Before, we was like, got that kid in here working, but on the flip side, that's actually beneficial, because like you said, they get to see the whole process growing up. What's one thing that, you know, you didn't think you were going to learn or experience doing this that you've taken in the most?
I don't know. It's hard. I could say that. It's definitely it's hard. It's hard work. Every little step has another little step, or a bunch of other little steps. When you think you're gonna print your labels, and all right, we're just gonna print the label. It's a bunch of little steps that come with printing a bunch of labels for it. So it's hard. It's tedious, but it's definitely beneficial for us. It definitely is.
We've learned how to design a website.
Yeah, I'm a web designer now.
We're web designers at this point. Yeah, and we had to do a whole photo shoot with our products.
We did the photo shoot. Yeah, like, if you go online and see the product,
pictures,
we did that. Yeah.
So just that, and just how the obstacles that come, the speed bumps, just how easy it is to just fold. Like, I didn't realize, like, to me, going to get a job would be the easy route. Like, it sounds crazy, but that would be the easy route. But you come in these obstacles, and the obstacles come, but I've learned you gotta make the choice every day, or with every obstacle, with every comes, you just gotta keep pushing. And I've learned that everybody just trying. Nobody actually has it together. Right. And especially in this, we're all just trying, And there's such a good spirit about that. Just knowing that my fellow entrepreneurs, we're all just trying for our children, trying for our families. And so just knowing that we have this whole community of people who are trying to do the same thing we are. And just the effort is a blessing to us and to our family.
I can dig it. But what I want to do, I want to take a short, quick break and hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right on back with the CEOs and owners of PowerFuel Bites.
Give me a 2-piece special, lots of hot sauce, and all the fries you can give me. Thank you.
Even Pops was dreaming about going to support CJ's Grill. How you live in Kings Mountain and ain't never been. So unless you cook every day, stop trying to find excuses. And we deliver!
This is your dad's taste buds when he tastes his fries from CJ's Grill.
And we deliver! So how y'all think this game gonna turn out? Y'all gonna lose any or y'all gonna just win out?
And we sweeping this shit, man. We gonna sweep it.
Join us June 1st for the next CJ's Grill Space Tournament starting at 1 p.m. $20 per team, chicken wings, fish sandwiches, and cold draft beer, along with
cash in your hand.
if you can beat the champs. So will it be you to dethrone these champs, or will you end up like a person that's at the end of this commercial?
Hey, he ain't mean that though. He didn't mean that.
Over now.
Listen, I was down there in Concord. He called me and said it's a spade table. I need it. I said I'm one way. I got him at 12.57. I got him at 12.57.
Hey, put that on here. Put that on here. Now put it on my top.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? You are tuning back into the UAP radio show SundayBS with the business owners and entrepreneurs of PowerFuel. How y'all doing?
All right. How you doing?
Good, great.
I'm great. Well, before we went to break, you were saying, there's a certain energy on, joining in together and, and collaborating. What I want to ask on was, which I met you at the community event. What was it?
It was a pop-up shop with the pop-up meal with Common Ground Cafe.
Cafe. And it was a collaboration with our CJ's Grill, which is one of our sponsors, and the Common Cafe, which it was a beautiful thing because when you have two businesses coming together and collaborating, you see different things like that. What was your take from that experience?
I loved it. I actually went to, I wanted to meet the owner of CJ's Grill because I see all the things, and I was interested in being the one of the future chefs for their next pop-up meal. So the takeaway was beautiful to see the community. That's actually the community my family grew up in on that side of Shelby. So to see the community, it was beautiful. It actually sparked two really good relationships for PowerFuel Bites. We have made some contacts with Common Ground Cafe so that we can be one of the chefs for one of their pop-up dinners this summer. And we connected with the Cleveland County Rescue Mission where it was actually held, and we are working on a community garden with them. So it was awesome. The takeaway was perfect, and the food was good.
That was good. That's about to be my next question. How was the food, of course?
It was good. The cake was good. I took it home. Me and my son shared it. Had some pintos. I was smashed. It was delicious. Yes.
I didn't get none of it. She didn't bring. She didn't bring me none.
You didn't save him none?
No.
Oh.
No, it was delicious. We really enjoyed it.
I can dig it. Well, speaking on collaborating, we spoke briefly, during our break, about collaborating. How does PowerFuel plan on collaborating with maybe possibly different businesses in the community, and how we all want to see ourselves in the community in the future with that?
We know that community and collaborations is the only way to grow. We're definitely.
Oh! YouTube channel.
We're definitely not going to be a pop-up and buy our things. We're here now, spend your money, because all of us, we have to count our dollars. We got to make our dollars count. And so we actually have the connection with Cleveland County Rescue Mission. We want to take that and just grow it, connect with that community there in Shelby, connect with this community here in Kings Mountain. We want to be doing cooking classes. That's something we plan to, free community cooking classes for young women, young moms, young men, just to learn and to continue to erase that stigma that eating healthy is expensive. We want to educate and change that stigma and impact the kids, like I said, have the kids in the garden, and just connect that way, connect with other small businesses, because together we can do it all. My customers are going to see what you're doing, your customers are going to see what I'm doing, and just to, and then that goes back to like our black dollar, keeping our black dollar in our community and teaching our children, to support our community and our efforts and things like that. So we'll be connecting with businesses that are, it doesn't have to be the same sector, just as long as the values and the mission is the same, the connection, and we can make the connection and we can make it work.
What's some other things, I heard you say the community garden. What's some other things y'all would like to possibly see in the community that y'all could also benefit from, as well as the people from the community?
Well, I'm a runner, so I'm working on trying to get some 5Ks together for the communities around here, because we got to get out and we got to get our kids back active. It's a lot of video games, a lot of electronic, a lot of this technology is taken away. Going outside, riding your bike, playing basketball. So I'm trying to get back into our roots, going outside, running. I'm a runner, so we're gonna be working on some 5Ks throughout the neighboring counties. We'll probably start in Shelby.
Probably start in Shelby. We live in Lincoln County, but my family's in Shelby. I love Kings Mountain, so we're here. We're in this area, this region.
Yeah, it's all the same. Like we're just gonna be everywhere. Like a tornado everywhere. Yeah.
Like some family events, festivals, things like that, and just turning the tide. Just everywhere we can. We want to be everywhere. We want to be on every scene, doing it all. We're going to be at the farmers markets this summer. The Foothills Farmers Markets will be at the one in Cleveland County as well as Lincoln County, and then we plan to be vendors at other events, other festivals, expos, the whole nine. Kings Mountain Black Business Expo, we will be a part of that, and it's not about sales for us. It's about building the brand and educating and making a difference in our community. It's not about the product. You got to have something. We got to make money, but that's not even the number one thing for us. Number one thing is to build a brand and make a difference.
If you build a brand, the money's gonna come. Mm-hmm. It's the foundation is the most important thing. So we want people to look at PowerFuel, the logo, and see what we're involved in, see what we believe in, and then that'll bring sales. They'll believe in what we stand for, and they'll buy the product.
Because you're gonna spend the money anyway.
Yeah.
So you people, one way or another. So they see our brand, they're gonna believe in it, they're gonna know it, they're gonna connect with it. Hopefully, we'll be connected with their children, or connected with them, or they seen us at a farmer's market, or they saw us at the rescue mission, or wherever, and they'll know that it's not about the nut butters, it's not about the bites. They're good,
they're delicious,
and they're gonna want some, but they're gonna believe in our brand and therefore be loyal lifetime customers and partners.
I can dig it. One thing I do want to go back on relates back to you saying, you're a runner, and as far as involving with the kids, it's not a lot of outdoor activity right now, and you said you want to run. Like when I was in high school, I ran the 400, which I ain't running no long distance like that. I got a lap in me, one good lap and I'm good. But I do want to try to get our people more active out in the community, because eating healthy is one thing, but conditioning your body is a whole nother thing. And like you said, technology has made us lazy, kind of. Yeah, really. How do you feel like we'll be able to get our people back connected into the community? With like you said, 5Ks. Somebody like me, that might seem like, man, that's a lot of running to do, but it's needed. But how would you suggest on getting people more active in the community with what you guys do?
Well, I can just say, just starting in your personal life. Just taking your health serious, because health is wealth. If you're not healthy, you can't do nothing. You can't build a business. You can't provide for your kids. So it's about, looking in the mirror and looking at your health and taking that serious. If it's just getting up and walking, for 30 minutes every day, or,
being consistent.
Yeah.
But actually what got Ryan into being healthy, being active in this lifestyle was our son. He got older. He is energetic, but that's because we always had him outside. I didn't play that.
I think he was 3 when he started soccer. And then the next year he did baseball. He's running track now with the Gastonia Eagles.
And so it was obvious that we needed to keep up with them. We saw the other parents at these games on their phones and
I was one
overweight.
of them at first. I was one of them. And then, getting up in the morning, he was running. And I'm like, yo, I got to get this weight up off me. Like, I got to get myself together. Yeah, because he moving. And it was just progressing. I was, I just thought towards the future, I want to be able to go with him. And so that really motivated me to start running. And I didn't diet, I just changed my eating habits. So a lot of times that, when I'm out and people see me choose this over pizza, they like, oh, you can cheat today. I don't need to cheat. I changed my habits. So I don't desire, I changed my lifestyle. So it's about just looking in the mirror and just seeing that, what you want to do with your life and how you want to feel every day. And just and making those steps to, small steps. Walking, eating a salad instead of the French fries, and just taking your health serious.
And like as far as parents, really it can be, like you said, making small changes for your life. Just going outside with your kids. Literally like just making that a priority. You and getting outside. We kick the ball around, play in the yard, play tag, hide and go seek, but I'm tired by the end, and he sleeps better. So it's a win-win. But it gets you going, and then the connection with your child is there. They see it. You connecting with them on a different level. So, like as far as like a busy parent, a busy mom, instead of movie night, we could just go to the park. Go to the park and just begin the small changes that you can stick to. And just for me, being a young mom, having a son who's active, that's what I do. I'm not a runner. My husband's a runner. And my son is a runner. I don't run anymore, but I'm active with them, and I get out. And
she gets out.
I get out, and I'm active with them, and I get mine in, but I'm not an athlete or anything like that. But
you get she does
I'm
enough.
active.
Yep,
yes.
She does enough.
And that's it. That's the only change. I just play with my son.
Yep.
I can dig it. What I like what you guys had said was you changed your eating habits. You didn't necessarily go on dieting, which I think a lot of people take words, to heart. Like I gotta go on a diet, like, versus I'm changing my eating habit. Yeah, you dread it versus putting a whole nother perspective on it. You label it differently. With you doing that, and you're incorporating that with PowerFuel in the whole thing, because you would think, eating healthy, just vegetarian or certain ways, but you're putting that in the title as well, which I think is a big thing. And would you go back to branding, how you were saying, like, how did you guys come to this?
I don't know.
It
just
happened
happened
organically. Like really. Okay. By profession, I'm a chef, and so I used to I got into meal prep, especially after I had my son, working full time in a restaurant, in a hotel. It wasn't making me happy, so I got into private things and meal prep and private chef and things like that, and I saw just the different communities and demographics and how they ate, and how they treated their body, and so we just started to make small changes at home, but it just happened. We had our son, and we realized, like, okay, I didn't give him sugar for his first year of life, but with that being said, okay, I had to cook different. I had to snack different, because you want to share with your baby, but if I'm not giving him sugar, I can't have a Snickers. So we changed our snacks. He drinks water. Like, it's crazy how he'll choose water over other things.
That's how my niece is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just happened organically. We kept seeing what was important. Like the world just kept showing us, you got to make a choice. Like we both could work full time, put them in school and after school care, and just rush and go through the drive-through and boom, boom, boom. But I just didn't want that. I really put my foot down as he got older, and I just realized what I wanted. And so with that being said, we had to live it, because your kids are They're your shadow.
They're gonna watch rather than listen to what you say. They're really gonna watch what you do, and that's that. They're gonna mimic what you do, and so it's definitely we just see it. You know,
Yeah.
I choose brown rice over white rice. I just choose wheat bread over white bread. I just made small changes, and then it just slowly became my habit, my normal. You know, and so it's just.
It just became the normal
Yeah.
for the family. We just realized our family is the most important, having a happy, healthy family. And so how do we change our jobs and careers so that this can still be number one instead of switching that around and making a bunch of changes and a bunch of adjustments for our jobs? We're like, okay, we're going to put the family part first. And so what does that mean for the other areas? And we did that. Everything revolves around what our true values are for our family. And so we just made the changes in our career. We need money, so we're going to be entrepreneurs, and we need to be healthy, so we're going to eat healthy, so our son eats healthy, and it just continues to evolve, and it's true to us, and it's easier that way because we're not faking it, and that's why it works.
I can dig it. Well, before we wrap it up, if you could sum up to the community exactly what you guys are wanting to do, how do you want the community to view you, your mission, or anything you want to relate to the community, let them know. If you could do it in less than 5 minutes, what would you say to them?
I'm gonna read our mission statement because that is what we want to do. PowerFuel Bites is a mission to serve our community by providing nutrition education, healthy, high-quality products, and premium food service. Our aim is to empower families to rethink how and what we eat by hosting a community garden and family cooking lessons. We are Cuisine with Purpose, committed to bringing healthful products, education, and resources that make a difference. And so just what it says, we are going to be hosting a community garden. We got on that. We're going to be on that. You guys will hear a lot more about that. Our family cooking lessons will begin to hold like one a month in our different cities. And we just want to get people out. It may be crock pot meals. It may be Taco Tuesday, just some tips and tricks, a little recipes, a giveaway. We may eat together. We're going to fellowship. We're going to learn. And we're going to continue to provide high quality products at a reasonable price because we're going to change that stigma that eating healthy is expensive, because it's not. And we're going to do education. We're going to get ourselves involved with different coalitions and boards and things around our communities that are here, because the things are in place. We move too fast to see it. And so we're going to take that as that's part of our mission. We're going to get involved with the United Way, with the rescue mission. And so we're going to be familiar. We're young, we have a son, and we're going to show we can do it. So we're going to take that on, and we're just going to continue to provide good food. We want to do some pop-ups, do the pop-up dinner with the Common Ground Cafe, providing healthy food. I preach the Eat Your Colors. That's a great way to start. Just colorful, different foods, just making small changes. We're going to be doing giveaways, the whole nine. We're going to be involved at the bottom level, because that's really what it's about. It's about this main level, the family. That's really what it all boils down to. And so we're going to be involved. Anything that has to do with the family, kids, or anything like that, we're going to be there. We're going to be there preaching our message and letting people know with some good, healthy products and food, affordable, fun, everything that it seems like, making a change sometimes it's boring and it's hard. We're gonna take it on our backs to change that. We're gonna be involved. We're gonna be in your face. We're gonna be in your kids' schools. We're gonna be with their sports teams, boys and girls clubs, the whole nine.
We were out, and we see a lot of young sports teams, because my son plays, and the snacks that they give them are just ridiculous. As they're out there in the hot sun, they give them cakes and juice
and soda.
When they need water.
But it's the education.
It's the education.
And the convenience.
Yeah.
And we're all moving too fast. And, we're just trying to get our kids involved in something. And, okay, it's Thursday. He's got practice. He's got a game. And so, and we get it. I definitely understand. But we're gonna change that. We're gonna be providing PowerFuel snacks to your sports teams. If you have a sports team and you want us to come and talk to your youth about healthy eating, because instead of just playing, if you're really breeding athletes, that comes with it. High school sports, college sports, NFL players, they all have chefs. It's not just for them. It's not that healthy eating lifestyle. It's not just for them. It's for us. And so we're going to be there. We're going to be with their sports team, the Boys and Girls Clubs, after-school programs, the YMCA, everything, and really making a difference, doing whatever we can, the resources, the education, wherever we get, we're going to fit.
I can dig it. Fuel in the community.
Yes, we are. Yes.
I can dig it. Well, if you could let everybody know, we're going to wrap it up. I know you guys got to get back to in the kitchen and getting everything out. If you could let everybody know where they can contact you at, in social media, websites, or anything of that nature.
Yeah, you can go to our website if you want to just see what we're about, or purchase a product at PowerFuelBites.com. You can contact us at info@PowerFuelBites.com, Facebook, PowerFuel Bites, Instagram, PowerFuel Bites, everything PowerFuel Bites. So just get at us. We here, man.
Local, we ship. We ship. We're local. We'll drop it off. We'll come. Just wherever we can. But that's where you can find us. PowerFuel Bites across all platforms.
Yep.
I can dig it. Well, this is your man, Spaceman Stu, a.k.a. The Black Fiend, Black Phoenix Productions. You are tuning in to another episode of Sunday BS, and we'd love to have you on this show. If you are a business owner, entrepreneur, musician, creative, or any of that, if you would like your business spotlighted for free, contact us at 704-418-1876 and be on UAP Radio today. As I said, this is your man, Spaceman Stu, a.k.a. The Black Fiend, Black Phoenix Productions, and we are out.
Make sure you like the UAP Radio Show's Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you.